What's up, everybody, man? I'm just coming to give y'all a quick video, man, about a new video posted by ESBC Boxing, and also a hint of another game mode. But to figure out what it may be, you have to stay tuned.
Undisputed junior welterweight champion of the world. From Omaha, Nebraska.
In favor of the winner, remaining undefeated, proving he is one of the elite champions of the sport.
The fight is over. Canelo gets the knockout. Tay Wilder has eradicated Dominic Brazil. He is the...
Alright, everybody. First thing, man, remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, comment. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing. Okay, man, we just here today, man. I'm strolling through YouTube, and ESBC drops another roster update. So I'm checking it out, and of course, it's some solid names in there like Laura, Tim Tszyu, his dad, Costa Tszyu is in the game. I thought it was some huge names across the pond, but also some up-and-coming fighters. And I thought that was big because it lets me know that the game is going to be very authentic. It's going to be more catered to the hardcore fans. It's not going to be to me, a button smashing game or an arcade style game. It's going to be like pro simulated game, which I love. So for them to have a lot of up and coming fighters that we really don't know a lot about, you know, or a lot of people don't know a lot about, but to have those type of fighters in the game means that they're taking this game very seriously from the top to the bottom. They're just not trying to get a star-studded roster, but they want the up-and-comers, the gatekeeper, middle of the pack, C-level, B-level, and A-level fighters. Also, they added some of the big names across the pond. Carl Frampton. We also had Carl Frouch, and Joe Kazaki was another big name that was in there that I think is huge. You know what I'm saying, as far as the big names that they had for the last roster announcement. So I just wanted to get that out the way first before I get to the meat of the video I wanted to talk about. So, you know, like I said, I'm always digging for y'all to get some exclusive information that maybe nobody else ain't told you about, because you probably already knew about the roster update and the new people added to the game. Also in the game, I've almost forgot, which is huge to me because I've been watching boxing since the late 80s. Mills Lane is on the game, and I think that's huge. Let's get it on. So I can't wait to see him in the game doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? So if you've been watching boxing from the 90s to the 80s, you know exactly who Mills Lane is. He's probably the most famous referee ever when it comes to boxing. So I thought that was huge to have him in the game. But I'm gonna tell you what I came up with as far as what I've been looking at through the videos lately that ESBC has been dropping. So if you realize on every roster update that they do, they always drop what they call a dream matchup. So it'll be a matchup of two fighters that have fought in the past that maybe had a trilogy or whatever, or a dream matchup that we always dreamed of having. If you look at all the old trailers from all the roster reveal, they always match up two fighters that's known to either fight each other or a dream matchup. So this is what I came up with as far as that. I think, my opinion, this is not finalized or set in stone. But I really believe that they're going to have what they call for a mode, something called like a dream matchup. And what I mean by that is, if you ever seen 2K or you ever played Madden, you used to have like these scenarios where you could replay history. So for example, like in basketball, you could replay the game with the Lakers and the Blazers when the Lakers were down by 13 points and they came back to win with Shaq and Kobe. And you know, you had the alley hoop that Kobe threw to Shaq when they had made that comeback in the fourth quarter. So you could play that game from the fourth quarter being down by 13 points, and you could try to make the comeback to relive it. Or the flu game with Jordan, maybe Jordan would be under the flu and you would have to hit the whole game with him maybe playing sick, or his ratings would be down. And the same thing with football. They would have certain moments in history that you could replay, like our final drive, winning drive for a Super Bowl. You could redo that part of the game over again. So I think with ESBC, they're going to adopt a similar mode where you can replay like legacy fight or dream matchups in history. So like, for example, the Thriller in Manila, like with Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali, I think you'll be able to replay that fight in the same setting, the same location, and also it'll be like I would say like the same kind of atmosphere if it was in the 70s or when the fight was. The same thing in the basketball game. When you play like when in the 60s characters, the game would be like almost in black and white. It wouldn't be like it would be if you was playing with a simulated roster from 2021. So I think they're gonna do the same thing in the boxing game. If you pick a Mickey Ward against Gotti for a fight, you're gonna play in a 90s kind of atmosphere in the same arena that they had their fight in. If you fight with somebody from the 70s, it's gonna be a 70s atmosphere. If you fight from the 50s, the fight will probably be in black and white. If you did like a Jack Dempsey versus whoever. So I think that's the next mode in the game that they probably haven't revealed yet, but I've been catching the hints because after every roster reveal, they always do either a dream matchup or a matchup from the past that was, iconic as far as them having a trilogy or fighting two times. Marvin Hagler against Hearns. You could replay that fight again, like it was, because that was probably the greatest round in boxing. So I think it's gonna be something like that. It's not finalized, but tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? Did you see kind of the same thing? But I just want to give y'all a small update on the roster. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave the link down in the description if you want to check out the video from ESBC. And I'm gonna keep bringing y'all more information. Once again, this is a boxing channel, not just about the video game, which we're gonna talk about a lot. Every time something new drop, I told you I'm gonna bring it to y'all, and I'm gonna try to find out some in-depth information that probably nobody has brought y'all. But also, we're gonna be talking about fights coming up, predictions on fight, odds on betting, up and coming stars, whatever the big topic in boxing is for that week, we're gonna discuss it. Like I said, if you check out the channel, we'll probably be talking about the Usyk and Joshua fight coming up this weekend, probably tomorrow. So check us out, man. I'm not going to hold you up much longer, but remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment. You know why? Because you love boxing and we love boxing. But most of all, God, peace, and love, and we out of here.